This was supposed to be pink, but cheers! It tastes like a Tootsie Roll. Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Valentine's Day edition of Drinking and Writing with Brooke and Kate. Now, as always, we are going to be attempting to test if it is better to write drunk and edit sober. So far, I would say that the results have been inconclusive. But tonight, other than that shot I just took, we will be drinking my personal favorite, wine. And I am so excited to test this out. Now, oh, I should get my wine. Okay, let me do that. And the wine I will be trying is called Ménage à Trois Midnight. And in this fancy lettering right here, it says, "Let the deep dark magic of midnight embrace you. Velvety blackberry and plush spiced plum flavors linger on your lips like a stolen kiss." Ooh, ah. So I'm gonna get my first drink and start explaining the rules to you. Hello. So this month we are going to be testing our romance writing abilities because it's Valentine's Day and wine and we're both single, so that seems like a great idea. The rules are fairly simple. We will have 4 different writing prompts, and in between each prompt you must drink a glass of wine. So for prompt number 1, I will have to write a synopsis for a book, like the back cover of a book based off of the title that Brooke gives me. I am so excited. And I texted Brooke and told her that I felt like I was having to fill in a Mad Libs for trying to come up with one for her, so we're gonna see how hers goes. Now, I am making this extra hard or easy on myself depending on how you want to look at it because I am setting a time frame. So prompt 1, I only have 20 minutes to write it in and I'm setting the limit at about 200 words, all while finishing this beverage right here. Then we will all see how I do as I read it on camera. After that, I have to pour myself another glass of wine and promptly begin prompt 2, which will be told all in dialogue. And the idea around it is that the dialogue is between 2 people on a bad date. Never had one of those. And the starting line is this the first Tinder date you've been on? And we must expand the story from there, again, using only dialogue. I'm very excited. I will have 100 words kind of back and forth, and I'm only gonna allow myself 15 minutes to write it. Then after I finish prompt number 2 and immediately start prompt number 3, guess what I have to have? Another glass of wine. Which means I really need to get going on this one. And this is where we're going to be turning into the cute part of the evening. We are going to be writing a proposal. Although, if you guys saw my last video where I did this, I have the capabilities to take even a cute idea and turn it into something sad and interesting, but also mostly sad. So we're gonna see how this proposal goes. Right now I'm thinking cute. As the time gets closer, I might just go straight up disaster. For this one, I am going to allow myself a little bit more time because we're aiming to get another 200 to 300 words. So I'm gonna give myself 20 minutes. We're gonna see how that goes. Panic, guys. And then for prompt number 4, we're supposed to take a shot. Well, we're gonna see. And prompt number 4, as always, a favorite of mine, kind of. A favorite in how awful they end up being is the poem, our classic poem. I'm only giving myself 10 minutes to write a 100-word poem. These poems, you guys. And then we'll be done. We'll have tested it. And again, I'm very excited personally because I love wine and I frequently drink wine while I am writing. If I'm going to be writing in the evening, because I'm a morning writer, if I have to do it in the evening, I better have a glass of wine. So this will be fun for me to see because I don't often, chug's not the right word, but like I don't often drink wine as rapidly as I think I'm as I think I'm gonna have to do for this challenge. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Now, as always, I do have an extra water, some food, a scone I made, and okay, my wine again. I always love that it does this. Look at this reflection. Da 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 da. All right, I am officially ready to start prompt number 1. So as a reminder, I must drink this while writing the first prompt. So I'm supposed to be done with this by the end of the first prompt. Yikes. And this first prompt, I have 15 minutes to write 150 to 200 words of a synopsis, so like the back cover of a book, from a title that Brooke is giving me. I'm so excited. I have not yet seen the title that Brooke has picked. Dramatic setting down the line. So we are going to watch together. I'm so excited. Okay.
Hi Kate, it's Brooke, and I've got my title for you. So, your title is I'm Married to Superman. Okay, so go have fun. Alright, bye.
Okay, first off, Brooke is adorable, but also I'm married to Superman. I'm married to Superman. Okay, first off, this title's amazing, but second off, I have no idea where I'm gonna go with this, and that is the beauty of the writing prompts. I'm gonna give myself no time to think about it. I'm gonna go ahead and set my timer for 15 minutes. And start. Ah! Okay, I'm married to Superman, I'm married to Superman, I'm married to Superman. You know, because I always spend this first minute just like thinking and digesting the prompt, I would like to say that if I could marry any superhero, would it be the Flash? No. Now I'm thinking more about that than the prompt. Okay, well, I'm gonna come back to that. Comment down below, let me know who you'd want to be married to. This is not the point of this video. Okay, time to get to writing. Ugh. All right, here's the problem. No, I'm married to Superman. I want to do like Lois Lane, but then I'm thinking like, I don't want to make this too fan fiction-y. I just want to make it like if there was a Superman, not like Superman, not like DC Superman, but if there was a Superman who had superpowers. Okay, DC Superman. I just don't want to make it Lois Lane-y. Okay, I just can't make it Lois Lane. My mind is going there. I'm not gonna let it, and I'm not gonna waste any more time. Oh my God. Why? 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 Hand in hand. Well, as always, y'all, I have no idea where I'm going with this, and I have only 7 minutes left to do it. How many words do I have already? Why is this always so challenging? I feel like the first one, I don't have the groove yet. 82 words. I have 82 words. Ah. On the plus side, though, I am getting closer to finishing that wine. So I actually have something. Don't know that it's that good, but I have something. I still have some wine to finish. I have 24 seconds left, but I'm like, I'm not gonna hit the word count goal. Oh, the red panic. Okay, go down. Ah! Okay! All right, can I sit down? Oh, it's too far away. No! I have just a little bit left, so while I read you what I got for my first prompt, I'll finish this glass. All right. After accepting a proposal from the world's most beloved man and throwing the wedding of the century, Amelie thought life would calm down. She pictured their first month of newlywed bliss to be like a walk in the park, a leisurely stroll hand in hand with pleasant conversation and stolen kisses behind telephone poles. She didn't foresee being kidnapped by a dangerous foe, leading the overthrow of a corrupt government, or having to rescue her husband. After all, she was retired. But nope, Amelie is quickly roped into putting her mask and cape back on. Like they always say, behind a great man is an even greater woman. And if this woman can once again figure out how to restore justice and peace to the world, she might even get to go on her honeymoon. Okay, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as I thought. Again, this is one of those weird things where I would never have guessed that that's the direction I was gonna go in. Like y'all saw, I almost had some like Lois Lane Superman fan fiction going on. I don't know what you'd call this one, but I'm sticking with it. Would I read this book? If I picked that up at the back cover, I'd want to see what the cover looks like, but I might read that book. All right. So a reminder, the second prompt is told exclusively in dialogue. It's only going to be about 100 words. So it's going to be a conversation between two people that are on a really crappy date. Now this time I'm going to have about 15 minutes to do it. Did I have 15 last time? I had 15 last time. Okay, well. I have found that the dialogue scenes, I tend to get halfway through before I'm like, oh no. So we'll see. Maybe this time it'll be fine. The real problem here is if I'm going to finish this wine. I don't know that I will. All right, 15 minutes and start. Wow, okay, so I have 10:37 left. I actually already have like enough words. Ooh, that's up close. And I think it's kind of a complete story. I do think it's kind of funny. It's not like super funny back and forth, but it's true of what I think most awkward dates are. It's just one person talking like nonstop. Not from experience, you guys, it's fine. But I feel like I could make something funnier, so should I just keep trying? I mean, I still have 10 minutes, and you know the weird part is that I'm not feeling the alcohol yet. This is dangerous, you guys. I don't know if it's because wine's like my favorite, or I mean, I guess I'm not really even that close to finishing this glass. In times past, I've just called it if I thought it was really good and I had time left, or I just wanted to be done with it and I had time left. But this time I'm gonna try something different. I'm just gonna see. Yeah, I'm just gonna see. Okay, let's get back to it. Well, I feel like I've sufficiently written 2 awkward dates. I crossed through one that I was like trying to go somewhere with it and it just didn't make sense. But both of these are like the kind of awkward dates that if I haven't been on, I've heard other people go on. So you know what? The first one is, let's see, exactly 100 words. I mean, I don't want to say I'm amazing, but I probably should have mentioned this before, but there will be a Google Doc and I'll link it down below with all of the stories that Brooke and I have come up with. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'll probably only read out the first one and then I'll leave y'all to see the cross through second one I attempted that I just kind of gave up on halfway through. And then the third one, which I think is the most accurate awkward date. It's a lot of back and forth, just like, yeah, you know, that kind of thing. But 15 seconds left. Should I just wait for it to go off, you know, for cinematic purposes or something? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will say wine is much harder to drink faster than when we did shots before, and even mixed drinks. I am struggling. And like I said, I'm gonna do this first conversation and then I will leave a link down below for the second and third ones. And I shall read to you. Haha. Is this the first Tinder date you've been on? Why? Can you tell? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not because you're awkward or anything. You're not awkward. You're just, no. I mean, I'm awkward. It's my first time on Tinder too. I had a really bad breakup with an ex a few years back and then we got together again, actually at a wedding last weekend. I went as her date even though we both agreed to be friends, and then I saw her making out with this guy from college and I'm just really torn up about it. So check please. As it turns out, it's really easy to get 100 words of dialogue when one of the characters is just rambling. Please comment down below and let me know your funny bad date stories, and they don't even have to be yours. If they're like a friend's or a friend of a friend's, I would love to hear about them. I always think it's so great when you can look back on those and laugh, and definitely the overly sharing, very chatty date tends to be a common one. Oh my god. It's so hard. 1 sip left. Wow. This is like those funhouse mirrors. Okay. Third and final glass of wine. No, a little bit more. There we go. I think it's fitting that I should stop on the third glass of wine because menage a trois. That's definitely what that means. As you will see, I have drank some of the water in here. Not a whole lot left. There's like half of it left. New wine, and I have ate most of my scone. All right. Where's my wine? Woo! Okay. Spun myself too far. All right. Stabilized. Sounded like Staying Alive, only to my wine-drunken ears. Stabilized. Stabilized. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So as a reminder, prompt number 3 is just write a story about a proposal. We have 20 minutes in which to do it. I have 20 minutes in which to do it. I'm gonna reiterate again that I set time limits on myself because if I didn't, I think I would just write for ever. And that's not the point of this video. The point is to test myself. The point is to actually see how much I can do in a given amount of time while drinking. So, should we just start? Should I just start? Should I start? I should start. I started. Woo! Okay. You know what though? Even though I started, this is how you know it's off to a good start. Stop me. Someone stop me. I'm going to go ahead and just finish off the rest of my scone. My snack is gone. Now I can write. Oh my gosh, I always waste so much time. I'm sitting here and I'm legit thinking like, what what season do I think it should be? Because for some reason, that's what's important for a proposal story, is what season are we in? I would like the record to show that I did look up the exact definition of meadow to make sure I had it right in this story, while only having 3 words in the story. 10 minutes in. I have 169 words. I like where this is going, but can I wrap it up in like another 100 words? Probably not. Why does this always happen? I swear the ones where it gets to be like the story, tell a full story, I just can't do it. I'm like, let me write a whole nano novel's worth of this story and then give it to you. Also, I'm nowhere close to finishing my wine. I have at this point resigned myself to the fact that I will be drinking this in frickin' prompt number 4 because there's just no way. There's no way. I can't put that much liquid inside of me. Not that quickly. Okay, I need to get back to it because like at this point it's not great right now and I need to try and make it great. Okay, bye. Oh no. I have about a minute. I'm over my word count. And what I really need to do is edit in this minute, but I just think that this story is gonna be what it is. I don't know what I can do to it. Ooh, it's not good. All right, let's see what I can do in 57 seconds. Dismiss. Okay, so in those 57 seconds, I did not get to go through all my reread, which means I did not get to go through editing the story. But I'm gonna go ahead and share with you what prompt number 3 looks like for me. So again, all that this story was supposed to be was that of a proposal, and we kind of got to run with what we wanted to do with it. And this time I wrote from the guy's perspective. I think that makes it a little bit more fun, maybe, at least this way. I didn't even name any of the characters. Oh my gosh, okay. It doesn't matter, substitute it in. Yikes. Okay. Everything reminded him of their first date. A cool, biting autumn air whipped around them. The smell of firewood burning drifted through the wind. Even the overcast sky and the Halloween decorations people hadn't yet taken down. Everything reminded him. It was on their first date that he knew that she was the one. It struck him so hard, so forcefully, he almost staggered over when he realized, as if the universe had whispered a secret to him too grand for his human mind to comprehend. But he knew. Her honking laugh, her melodic voice, the way she wheezed when a joke caught her off guard, and then how she spoke of the world, how she saw it, how she saw the people in it, how she saw him. It seemed crazy, even now, walking with her at his side, to have known so immediately that he would one day ask her to spend forever with him. But he had nothing to tell the people that questioned it, because why should he and all the billions of people have been given such a gift of a love so grand and pure and good? But he wasn't a dumb man. He would accept the gift with open arms and hold it tightly and carefully to him and never let it go. So under the tree, their tree, the one they sat under and watched the sky turn from evening to night the first time 2 years ago, he knew he would ask her to forever be with him in this life and to find each other in the next. This way, he said to her, as if his voice was being sucked out by the wind, but it was from the joy at looking at her face. Yikes, this is the part that should have been edited. Close your eyes, he beckoned, and she did, because she knew. She always knew. He covered them all the same, placing his hands across her face. I love you, he whispered into her ear, removing his hands just as the wind blew the ring, tied to a piece of string hanging from their tree, into her reach. That's what I got. Honestly, I don't think it was that bad. I actually think it was okay. I'm feeling pretty good about it now. What the? Maybe it's the wine. I would love to know if some of these make me feel more positive about the situation than others. There were definitely some lines I wish I could have taken out or fixed, but such as writing prompts on a schedule. Like, this is such good practice though. Oh my gosh, I think this every time and yet I never do them. One of these days, oh, maybe I'll do like a writing experiment and I'll like make myself do writing prompts each day for a week or something and see how that goes, because I really would like to make these more of a regular thing, a timed writing prompt. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It doesn't have to be novel length. It can just be whatever I want it to be. Ooh, this sounds like a great idea. And now, to end it all, I should have theoretically had a shot or another glass of wine at this point, but I just can't do it. It's not gonna happen. I am on this amount of wine, and that's just gonna be what it is. I cannot wait to see how Brooke does on this challenge because she always goes above and beyond in the drinking aspect of this, and I can barely hold myself together, I feel like. And she's over here drinking a crap ton more than I am. I actually did text Brooke and let her know that I was working on things. She just sent me, "Good luck, Kate, I'm cheering you on, chug, chug, chug." Thanks, Brooke. All right, on to the final writing prompt. Prompt for a Valentine's E, Romance E poem. Now my personal goal is to write it in 10 minutes and I'm only trying to get 50 words or less in this poem. The poems are always so bad, you guys. I do think they've gotten better over time, and I think I'm comparably drunk with the last video I did, not the first one. The first one was a shit show. I feel like I'm doing just as well as then. That also means I feel like I'm just as drunk as then at this point. It's wine drunk, which thankfully for me means the best kind of drunk. Without further ado, I'm just gonna try this poem because I've been procrastinating it, and at this point it's obvious to you, it's obvious to me, and the poem's just not going away. So here we go. Start. Oh well, crap. This is happening. Why? Okay, poem. It's fine. The poem is going about as well as expected. I have 7.5 minutes left, which means I haven't been working on it that long, but like it has taken a turn into like an ode to wine, but like not a good ode, like a bad ode. I should change it. Okay. Have I mentioned I hate writing poems? I have 3 minutes left. And this poem has turned into like, what does it turn into? I don't even know. I need to wrap it up, but also it's not great. It sounds like something I would have written in like middle school. Well, has my poetry improved since middle school? Probably not. So I guess that's the answer. Well, crap. All right, the final poem. So proud of this one. I will say that like the rhyme scheme is better this time. I don't think the content is better than in the last video we did about this, but you know what? Just gonna go with it. Okay. Where's my drink? This is we're just gonna go with it. Okay. Singles Awareness Day, what can I say? Got no one by my side except this glass of wine. No hot date, no fantasy escape, a cheers or 10 to my single women. Not sitting by the phone, not waiting all alone. Pouring their own glass, looking at that grass, greener on my side, floating at high tide, soaking in that self-love, confident what I'm made of. What is this poem? This sounds like a kind of cheesy pop song that someone made about Valentine's Day. That's what it sounds like to me. Oh no. Can you believe I haven't even finished this glass of wine? Like I still am just having such a hard time drinking it. Chugging wine is hard. Drinking wine fast is hard. That's really my ultimate lesson learned this time. I will say though that I think something that Brooke and I should do is look at the alcohol by volume that we've done in each of these videos so that we can kind of compare, contrast where we've been at each time. Like how many glasses would I have to drink to match that first video? I don't even know. A lot. And as evidenced by this video, I just can't do it. But I do think I'm in a really good state this time. Just like I felt like I was in the last video, I just kind of want to write my story now. Like that's all I really want to do. And actually I've got this new idea for a new story and I think I might just write that one because I have the first chapter so solidified in my mind. So yeah, I think I might just do that. I might finish up that one. Please do comment down below and let me know how much romance you like in your books. I'm someone who, it's weird because I can take it or leave it. I will read something where the genre is entirely about the romance between the two main characters, but I also don't need the love in my books. Does that make sense? Something that I might challenge you guys to is take one of these prompts and see what you can do with it. I would be very curious to see. And if it's a poem, I would love to see a Valentine's Day poem from you guys. Even sober though, I really don't think I could do any better than I did. Cheesy Valentine's Day pop song and all. I will leave a link leave a link. I will leave a link to Brooke's video down below. I'm sure she's going to be doing amazing at this. I love all of her videos. I think she is so much fun, and it has been such a freaking blast to get to do these videos with her. So again, link will be down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon with the new video. Bye! Velvety blackberry and plush spiced plum. That's a tongue twister. I haven't even started drinking that much yet. Plush spiced plum flavor. Okay, let me try again.